Picture this. You're standing in front of the iconic Burj Khalifa, watching thrill seekers take the plunge with heart-pounding base jumps. The adrenaline is high, the crowd is buzzing, and among them, a surprising number of crypto investors. Why? Because they understand risk, they understand opportunity, and they know that timing is everything. And speaking of timing, let's talk about why the next major altcoin season may be coming much sooner than expected. Before we dive deep, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay ahead in the crypto world. Also, if you're looking to maximize your crypto gains, check out the referral links in the description to earn rewards when signing up for major exchanges. Let's start with some shocking economic data. According to Fortune magazine, 32% of Americans believe they will never be able to fully retire. With inflation rising year after year, it's clear why. Wages just aren't keeping up. Egg prices have hit an all-time high of $4.95 per dozen in the U.S. Think about that. A basic food staple, nearly $5 per dozen. If that's not a wake-up call to hedge against inflation, I don't know what is. This is exactly why more people are turning to Bitcoin and crypto to escape the relentless devaluation of fiat currency. And here's another development. The IRS is set to fire 6,000 employees. Now, depending on how you see it, that might be good news, bad news, or just another sign that economic uncertainty is at an all-time high. But what does this mean for crypto? Let's talk about Bitcoin's resilience. We are now on the 93rd consecutive day of Bitcoin trading over $90,000. Let that sink in. 3 months straight above $90,000 is nothing short of historic. Yet, despite this, some investors are still panicking. But take a step back 2, 3, 5 years ago, people could only dream of these prices. If you're feeling frustrated right now, just remember, Bitcoin is built for the long game. That's why when it comes to portfolio strategy, the majority of your holdings should be in solid, long-term projects like Bitcoin. Chasing every single altcoin pump? That's a surefire way to burn out. Now, let's talk about the latest FTX update. FTX is repaying $1.2 billion to its users. But there's a twist. They're paying it back at the price crypto was when the exchange went bankrupt. That means if you had Bitcoin locked on FTX, you're getting repaid as if Bitcoin was only worth $16,000. Ethereum, $1,200. Solana, just $16 per coin. This is a harsh lesson about centralized exchanges. Not your keys, not your coins. That's why smart investors prefer self-custody. Hardware wallets, cold storage. These are your best bet for truly owning your assets. The rise of Bitcoin ETFs and institutional custody solutions might sound good on paper, but in reality, trusting institutions with your Bitcoin, that's a dangerous game. Now for the part you've been waiting for, altcoin season. According to WCK Capital, 80% of the gains in altcoins typically happen in the last 20% of the bull cycle. And guess what? He estimates that we are already 80% through the cycle. That means we could be on the brink of an explosive altcoin rally. Here's why. History repeats itself. Every cycle, people say, this time, there won't be an altcoin season. And every time, they're proven wrong. Greed fuels the market. When people see an asset doubling or tripling in days, they pile in. And that's when things go parabolic. The final phase of a bull run is when altcoins typically experience their biggest surges. This has happened in every major cycle before, and there's no reason to believe this time will be different. So, if you're frustrated by the slow movement of altcoins, be patient. The last phase is where fortunes are made. With all this in mind, how should you structure your portfolio? Here's a winning formula. 80 to 90% in solid, high-conviction assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum. 10 to 20% in select altcoins with strong fundamentals. Yes, you can take some risks, but chasing every hype token? That's a recipe for disaster. Right now, my focus is shifting more towards Sway over Solana. I was heavily invested in Solana, but based on current market trends, Sway seems primed for higher returns this cycle. However, it's always important to stay adaptable and monitor market conditions closely. The crypto market is always evolving. We're in an era where regulatory clarity is improving, institutional interest is growing, and the macroeconomic landscape is shifting. All these factors will shape how this bull cycle plays out. But here's the key takeaway. Those who stay disciplined and patient will come out ahead. Avoid getting shaken out by short-term price movements. Stick to a solid strategy, manage your risk, and prepare for the next phase of the cycle. And remember, if you want to earn rewards when signing up for major crypto exchanges, use the referral links in the description. It's a great way to get extra benefits while growing your portfolio. That's it for today. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Stay informed, stay prepared, and I'll see you in the next one.